Welcome one and all to another Sealess Saturday. Sorry we're getting to you a little late at 8:17 p.m. We had a little late start, so we apologize about that. It's Big Bad Evil Fett, and over there is Villainous Red. This is a so villainous and evil production.
What's up, everybody? Welcome back to the number one show on YouTube. And sorry again, we were a bit late and did not show up last week. I had a little medical emergency I had to take care of, and then looked like a crime scene in my bathroom.
Yikes!
Yeah, when you're on blood thinners and you have a bloody nose, there is just no way that shit's stopping.
Stop.
You know?
Yeah, I know. I get it. I get it.
Like, holy shit, someone got murdered in here. Oh, that's me. I'm just the ghost now. Like, what the hell is this?
Speaking of medical things, my surgery on the 2nd of June has been canceled because my A1C was too high.
Oh wow, this is your
my shoulder surgery.
Oh, I thought you for your penis. Not
Circumcision.
You're shortening, penis shortening. Yeah.
I wish.
Yeah, they're just too much mic down there.
Too much.
It's magic.
Mike's
mic.
In the house.
Yes. He has many millimeters of mic. Millimeter mic. What's up, everybody? Yeah, so lots to talk about, and you know, what fresh hell are we in, guys?
Hell, yes. Speaking of hell, I'm going to give a PSA right now. I called Southwest Airlines today because I seen something online that concerned me. Southwest changed all the rules again for the 40th time, starting May 28th. Check-in bags are $45. The second check-in bag is $55. But if you purchased your ticket before May 28th, it's $35. So you should call Southwest if you booked some flight early to San Diego Comic-Con and find out if they're going to honor that or not. Another thing is Southwest is now just like any other airlines. You pay for to ride on the plane, and then you got to buy a seat. If you don't buy a seat, you get the last 3 rows by the toilet, and you have no. Well, I don't. I like to sit closer to the front. So, So I just want to let everyone know that who's riding Southwest to check when they bought the ticket, make sure they paid for a paid seat, because if they didn't, there'll probably be no overhead bins available for you.
Yeah, I think they promised this about 2 years ago. They're swapping out to this format than the old pick your own seat, but you're in this order. They call you by your letters.
Yeah, that's when you checked in 24 hours prior to. Yeah,
and I think they were phasing it out, and it seems like every time that before they changed over to this new system that when you do check in, like right at the minute where your flight 24 hours is ready to go, you don't automatically get the first A1 through 20. You automatically get the numbers above 20, and that's I guess people are already automatically checking in, or they're just completely being assholes and just like, no, don't let those people, even though they're right on the dot as far as like checking in on their ticket, not to get the early seating. So yeah, I've been boarding with the last of the A group or the first of the B group.
Yeah, but that's all gone now. Because I called them again. That's all gone.
Oh shit!
There's no A, there's no B, there's no C. It goes first class for the first 6 rows. I was told.
Business class, and then general boarding,
and then general boarding, and then it goes by your seat number, whatever number you pick.
Yeah, which then I still prefer the back seat, the last back seat next to the aisle.
Oh, okay. Well, then you don't have to worry about buying the seat, because that's what you're going to
get. I still do. Some of them are still have a charge.
Oh, really? I was told the last 3 rows are open for people who don't want to purchase a seat. That's what I was told today when I called.
The last half of the plane is open seating as far as like when you do purchase your ticket, and then you get to choose that seat. But they're from the first half towards the pilot cabin. Yeah, there's associated cost to those, which ranges from $15 to $50, which
Correct.
is ludicrous when it comes down to I'm already paying
$300+
dollars for
dollars.
yeah, $300 to $500 for this round trip flight, and you're having me pay another $15 to $50 to pick my seat, and then another $20 or $30 to check in my bag.
After May 8th, it's $45.
Yeah, and then after that, that flight is not guaranteed. It is bound to switch depending on availability of the plane and availability of fuel.
Yeah, exactly.
Like,
It's a money grab. I guess Southwest wasn't making no money, so now they want to be a
no,
money grab.
they were making plenty of money. They're the above Spirit Airlines, and rest in peace Spirit Airlines. But Spirit Airlines and what was the other one?
Frontier,
Allegiant.
Allegiant.
Yeah,
Another one.
those ones are bottom tier and have extra charges when it comes down to that stuff too. But then now that Spirit is gone, which means it leaves the Allegiant group and Southwest
And Frontier.
to,
Frontier is another one the same way.
yeah, Frontier to take on the low fares. But it doesn't seem like low fares anymore, and
No, absolutely not.
I can't
I'm-
wait for the high speed rail to be finally finished. That way we don't have to deal with this shit.
but the high speed rail is not supposed to only going to Los Angeles at first. It's not going any further yet.
Eventually it will.
Yeah, eventually it will. Eventually
Yeah.
it will. Absolutely.
Yeah, we come on, man. We're in the 21st century, and Japan, China, and all those Asian countries already have a high speed rail bullet train system. Like
For years.
for
Japan
years.
had it for years.
What the fuck is America doing here? Yeah?
I don't
They
know.
don't want to build shit for people. They just want to make sure that these capitalists get their fucking money. Hey, fuckers. Anyways,
that was a PSA. Sorry, guys.
speaking of gas, yeah, costing a lot of money. Yeah.
I filled up the other day at Costco in Vallejo. It was $5.69.
Mine was $5.65 in Rancho Cordova.
Oh, really?
So it's staying true right now for the last 2 weeks at that rate. But I don't think Costco could do so much more as far as like holding, because supply itself is dwindling.
Yes.
And America is selling off their supplies to their
China.
allies. So they're selling this idea to sell off our fuel to those folks as a get rich thing for everybody, but only people are getting rich are the ones that own the oil fields, that own the gas stations, not your
refineries. Yeah. And I was told there's only like 5 major refineries: Valero, Chevron, BP, Texaco something. It's Texaco / something. They're the only big oil producers, refineries in the world.
Oh, and big oil itself, as far as here in California, has a lot of
Texaco. That's how it's split.
Yeah, it has a lot of influence on the electorate in our governor's race, and so looking at the current candidates and how much of big oil money they're taking in, like who are you picking as your front runner for the governor's race?
I'm going with my heart this time. I'm going with Katie Porter. I like her. I know she's probably not going to win because it's going to go to Javier Becerra, but I got to pick with my heart because that's what we vote for. I don't want to vote for a winner. I want to vote for who I'd want to be there.
Do you think that the this system of I guess voting for multiple candidates in California is kind of ludicrous? Like,
this is just the primary. This is not the real vote. The real vote is in November the 3rd. But yeah, there's like 57 candidates. It's ridiculous.
Yeah. The last time we experienced this was during the Arnold Schwarzenegger.
I call it the porn star election because there were 3 porn stars on that.
And Gary Coleman. Gary
Coleman was on there too. Yeah.
Oh, who else? The owner of that fine establishment in Reno, the uh, the whorehouse, the little
Oh,
whorehouse.
Mustang.
Yeah, Mustang Ranch, which is a Steve something.
I forgot his name. I
Yeah,
forgot his
he's
name.
dead anyway.
He's dead. Yeah.
I actually voted for him for that one.
Oh, really?
Yeah, I mean, granted, I was pretty.
I think
I
I
was
voted for.
pretty,
I think I voted for Jerry Brown that year.
uh, yeah. Even then, I was like thinking like, dude, that guy's too old. So I even though I voted for the other old guy, but at least he owned a whorehouse. I was young. I was personally, off. I would say, what was that 2000, 2002?
Something like that. Yeah.
Yeah, yeah. So yeah, I didn't get to vote in 1998. That what do you call it? The midterms. I freshly turned 18 in '96. So yeah, so the 2000 was like my official election year. I was able to vote for national election. So yeah, I kind of wasted that vote, but definitely, as 22-year-old,
Uh huh.
I thought that was the best thing.
Yeah. I agree.
Voting for
As a 22-year-old, yeah,
yeah,
absolutely.
and I don't regret it, but definitely it got me more into politics. Like later down the line, when after Bush versus Gore, and then Obama came in the picture, it's like
Speaking of Bush versus Gore, Pete Buttigieg is trying to. I mean, he's running. I think he's going to run for president. He's trying to make the electoral college obsolete. He wants it to be just the popular vote that
yeah.
wins the president.
But you need to ratify the Constitution for that, which you need about 2/3 of the country, 2/3 of the Congress, both lower and upper house.
Yeah, I know. But I'm for it.
Yeah, yeah. You also need the presidency to sign off on it,
Yeah.
and you need the Supreme Court. Which will it happen in a lifetime under Pete Buttigieg? I don't know.
I don't think Pete Buttigieg will be president. I like him. Don't get
He
me
has a
wrong.
better chance of being president, but not to turn over the electoral college.
Yeah.
That's gonna take some work.
I'm still going for Gavin Newsom. I think he's the strongest candidate. I think anyone can balance California's budget, which is the fourth richest economy in the world. He can balance the federal budget.
I would go for Gavin if Kamala decides not to run.
I don't know. I haven't seen any commercials for Kamala yet.
Yeah, I don't think she's done yet, and maybe they'll run as. No, wait, they can't. They can't run together because they're both from California. So
Yeah.
So it's gonna be tough.
Yeah, it's gonna be tough. Anyone's better than what we got in the White House now. I mean, I'd be a better president than one in the White House now. Let's put it that way.
I just watched the news. There was like a shooting in DC.
Yeah. I seen it too. I don't understand what the fascination with guns is. I mean, I understand people have guns for protection, whatever not, but the fascination with guns, it's like a new drug out there in the world.
Oh, I won't say new drug, but it's been an obsession by small penis men everywhere, right?
Yeah, I guess so. Yeah, you're right.
I mean, yeah, it's nice. Guns are nice. They're fun. They're not a toy, and they're a useful tool when used properly. Honestly, if I got something that shoots multiple bullets in a certain amount of time, that's not for hunting. That's for extreme killing.
Yeah, that's for killing. That's definitely not for hunting.
Like, what am I gonna do with 10 rounds per second? Shooting a deer.
You can't eat it. Let's put it that way.
Exactly. I want to hang it up on my wall, but I just blew the shit up.
Yeah, exactly. I agree.
I spent some time at that sportsman warehouse a couple of weeks ago, just waiting for my supervisors picking up a gun, picking up this nice little rifle, and seeing how thorough they are in the background checks and the waiting periods. Like, okay,
but that's California. That's the only state that does it. I think California
it is also annoying.
Well, I mean, It's not a right. It's a privilege, just like driving a car.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. I understand, but I can see the 2A folks being frustrated with this system in this state versus everywhere else in the country where it's a lot easier for me to get something from the store
Yeah.
from
Well,
the
it
yeah.
shouldn't be like buying a hamburger at McDonald's. You shouldn't just go through the drive-through window and get it. I say you take a test to drive a car. You should take a test to buy a gun.
I mean, more than that, you have to be mentally competent.
Well, I mean, all that too, but I mean, there should be some background checks. There should
Yeah,
be a test. There should be like some school, like in California. Well, when I went to school, you learn driver's ed in high school. Now there's no more driver's ed in high school. You have to pay for it, but you still have to go to school to learn how to drive.
you've just aged yourself because by the time I hit high school, there was driver's ed, but there was no driver's ed as far as like the actual driving of the car.
Yeah,
Yeah,
that's how old I am. There was driver's ed.
theory, but no application.
There was
Is
application.
after hours,
No,
or
there
you
was
have to
application.
hire a driving school out here in the area. It's like how I guess because of insurance rates being
Yeah, it's
going up,
insurance.
man.
It's absolutely insurance. Yeah.
Yeah. And you would have to dedicate the parking lot for driving tests or driving skills practice. And there's about 30 kids in the classrooms. Like, how can you get everybody through the driving test in an hour? And each run is about 10 minutes long.
At least. I remember there was 5 in the car. There was 5 of us in the car, plus the teacher.
Yeah.
And no seatbelts back then either.
Yeah, no seat.
No seatbelts.
Look how you turned out. Look, Mom, no seatbelts.
No seatbelts. No car seat. No nothing when I was a kid.
No airbags.
No airbags. Cigarette lighter and ashtray.
Yeah, it's just you and the steering wheel without padding.
Exactly.
If you crash into somebody, it's your own flesh. That's
No
padding,
airbag, baby. No airbag.
Yeah. Unless you're fat. Even then, it still hurts. Oh, this is the world we live in. So yeah. I think when it comes down to getting your protection, your 2A rights, I don't know, man. Just follow the rules.
Follow the rules. Yeah.
Yeah.
Do the right thing. Don't do the wrong thing. Everyone knows right from wrong. I don't understand why. You see all this stuff on the internet where people get pulled over and they act like an asshole. Just show your driver's license, your registration, and your proof of insurance.
You make it sound easy when not to act like an asshole when you yourself had the privilege of being that color, man.
I've been thrown out of the car.
Oh, I've been pulled over with guns out.
I have been pulled over with. I've been actually thrown out of the car.
They're just some cops on a power trip. Like, dude,
absolutely.
Pull me over for a fucking light that's out. Why you have to pull your gun? I don't know these people sometimes, man. Where our tax dollars are paying for the salaries, end up being dangerous for us.
Yeah, I wouldn't want to be a cop. That's one job I would never want to be.
Oh, are you gonna file for the $1.7 billion weaponization?
Yeah, I'm gonna file for it. I'm gonna say Trump been weaponizing against me for years.
I think we should all file for it. Like, there's no other stipulation. They're just
gotta file.
Yeah, it's just a group of 5 people, including him, to figure out who's gonna be here, who we're gonna pay off today.
Yeah.
How much are you gonna?
I guarantee he's gonna look at you how you voted. If you're a Democrat, he ain't giving you shit.
Yeah. I want to see where the shit show. Once it's passes, I want to see where the shit show goes.
I want to know. This is what I don't understand. We're going down the road of politics. So let me go down the road. How did they pass?
There's a lot of comic book news, but we can do politics right now.
Yeah. How did they pass that $1 billion to pay for his fucking ballroom that he promised?
It hasn't passed.
But there's gonna pass, and he promised that all his rich buddies were gonna pay for it, and it would cost us 1 penny.
I
But
don't know.
he wants 1 billion from us.
Yeah, when they used to be 200 to 300,000 to 300 million, and
And
then
then he had to double the size. And the thing is that asshole's not even going to be president when it's built. It's going to be done.
uh, see, he wants to leave a stamp.
I know, but I guarantee if someone like Gavin Newsom or someone like that comes as a president, they're going to take that down, just like they're going to take down his name on the Kennedy Center. They're going to take it down.
And there's a lot of that going to happen after this, if there's still a country and a constitution to follow. I don't think we're going to get out of this
Unscathed?
as a country. We're gonna go into war here in a couple of months. That's what I'm feeling.
I hope after Comic-Con, because I don't want to be in San Diego with wartime. Because that's where all the Navy is at.
Oh, the Navy and the Marines?
Yeah.
I mean, they're not all.
I think there's 65,000 troops in San Diego.
I know they're not all MAGA.
Well, I didn't say that, but I mean, there's a lot of guys out there with guns.
They'll follow the commanders, and their commanders aren't bootlickers. I think we'll be.
Well,
okay.
they got rid of all the non-bootlickers. They got rid of them all. Heck, yeah. Pete Hegseth fired, I think, total 150 generals.
I'm not, and some of them are probably centrist, and some of them are really loyal to the Constitution. And the ones that are left, maybe they'll have some good head on their shoulders, but we'll see.
We'll see. I don't believe so. But who am I?
Just be ready.
Yeah. Oh, I got another PSA. Since I was talking about Southwest, and we got digress. Excuse me. There's some new rules now for the TSA.
Oh, well, what are they?
Number one rule is with your carry-on bag, you can't have a lithium battery to charge your phone. You can't bring it in. It's got to be checked in now.
Oh, wow.
Plus any liquid over 3 ounces has to be checked in. Plus food over 3 ounces has to be checked in. And this one fits us cosplayers. Toy guns, no matter what it is, even if it has the orange tip on it, it can't be in your carry-on bag. It has to be checked in.
Oh. That's a bit of a, I don't know, inconvenience.
Yeah, that's why I called Southwest to find out how much my bag was going to cost, because I purchased my ticket in December.
Yeah, that'll be a little inconvenient, especially if you're going to bring something back from Comic-Con. And let's say if I bring a stack of comic books, right, and going through the X-ray machine, they find it's like super solid. Like, this has happened to me already,
right?
And they have to check it out and see why is this so solid? It's all paper,
right?
It's like, dude, it's comic books. I don't want to check it in.
Well, my secret costume has guns, so I'm gonna have to check it in.
Oh. We could always mail it if needed.
If needed, yeah, I guess so.
Yeah.
You can mail it to the hotel and probably will never get there.
I mean, it's another inconvenience.
Yeah.
Well, what can you do, right? I mean,
yeah. What can we do? Yeah.
We don't own a plane. It would be nice if we did. That way we don't have to be counting on the airlines to take us from here to there. When growing up, I mean, shit, I was expecting flying cars already by this year.
Well, so supposedly they're going to have flying taxis in San Francisco sometime in the next 2 years.
Oh, sure.
That's what I read that somewhere. I don't know where I read it, but I read it somewhere.
That's not until, not TSA, but the Federal Aviation Authority, approve flight lanes and shit like that. Like how in Back to the Future 2, where they all like flew in this traffic, and then they have this what do you call it?
Hover
lanes.
Yeah,
and the same thing for the Jetsons and who else? What's the one about Bruce Willis?
Fifth Element.
Fifth Element. Yeah, and Star Wars. There's dedicated lanes for certain cars, and not just dedicated lanes, but dedicated
airspace
allocations.
Yeah,
like there's a lot of logistics before we even get to sniff at a flying car. I don't think we're gonna get it in our lifetime.
No, I'm not saying a flying car. They're like flying taxis. It looks like the thing they showed was well, how do you say 5? I know 4 is quad, so what's 5?
A Quinjet?
No, like a drone with 5 propellers.
5 rotors.
Yeah.
Okay. Oh, hey, I hope we get it sooner, but I don't know. There's just a lot of logistics that needs to be worked out. I'd rather get still the high speed train.
Yeah, I would too. Yeah, absolutely. I wouldn't trust me flying a plane
unless you're on weed.
Some gummies.
Yeah, best way to fly is high.
High.
Anyways, yeah. Well, that's pretty much us here at the Villainous and Evel show presented by Sealess Villains. Yeah. How's everybody doing out there? Sorry, we kind of set that a conversation in the politics world, and right now politics is a big
a dirty word.
Yeah. We could always talk about something else, in which we are, but definitely you can always join in the conversation if you have, whether you represent left or right or in the middle.
Or centric, yeah. Absolutely.
We'd love to get your view.
Yeah, please. We need it. We need to bounce some stuff off you guys too.
Yeah, it's a balance here. And yes, we are left-leaning douchebags, but we still love our right-leaning friends.
Yes, yes.
Yeah. Sometimes, we wouldn't agree with what they're thinking, but definitely we can have at least a civil discussion.
Absolutely. You have a voice here.
Yeah. But if you said some stupid shit,
I'm going to call you stupid.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah. If you fuck around, you will find out. Now let's find out what's going on in Stockton Con. How about that?
Let's find out what's going on in Stockton Con.
Hey, so Stockton Con is coming up 2 or 1 week before San Diego, this is a change from their normal date of August. I guess there's a lot going on at that venue during the month, so definitely I think that's why they moved it to July. But shit, in the middle of July, it's about 100 plus degrees. You got AC that's barely working, and you got about 10,000 people in the stadium sweating and taking on the air.
Well, how big is the venue there in Stockton? Is it small? I don't know. I never been to it.
Yeah, you have.
I don't remember.
You were supposed to meet there on our first date.
Oh yeah. Okay. Now I remember. I mean, I've been to so many conventions I can't remember them all.
It's big enough for a 40,000 seat for concerts and comedy shows, right? It's big enough to do a G League basketball game and hockey, in what do you call it, indoor soccer, and
a wrestling match.
Oh yeah, I've been there for some AEW stuff. This was pretty fun. Yeah, it's not like it's Oracle Center or what was the one in the city? Chase. Yeah. I mean, that's another roughly 25,000 seats.
Yeah.
It's big enough for this city and but the problem is
surrounding area, right?
Yeah, the problem is the bleachers. You can't use any square footage there. You're basically on the floor for your vendors, and then on the concourse side is your other vendors, and then the second floor of the second set of bleachers there's a little area where you can also have more vendors. That's where they keep all their guests. And so looking at the guests for this year, right now they have booked Justin Greenwood, Mick Foley, Bill Morrison, Kurt Angle, and that's it.
Wow. But Nick Foley, I mean he's huge.
Yeah, of course.
And he's supposed to be in AWA is an announcer now. That I heard they paid him a boatload of money.
Oh shit, he earned it.
That's what I heard. I don't know if it's true or not, but I heard that.
What is he supposed to be like color commentary or
Color commentary? Yeah,
okay, so he's like Jerry Lawler.
he's like Jerry Lawler. Yeah.
And then this is Stockton Con, or actually Lodi GrapeCon. Yeah, this is during the spring, so there's a bunch of stuff there. Not so definitely. We could probably check this out prior to SDCC, but would it be worth it?
I don't know. It's up to you. I'm game.
All right, this is
I'm game.
And Kurt Angle.
Kurt Angle. He is a gold medalist.
If we were to cosplay for this event, right?
I don't know if it's going to be 100 degrees. I don't know if I'm.
I know, but I'm thinking of something wrestling related.
Like you get the red, white, and blue singlet.
Not that.
Okay, not that.
I'm thinking sock.
Oh, a sock on the hand.
Yeah, Socko.
Okay. And the mandible claw.
Yeah. Or
really, I didn't like him as Mankind. I liked him as Cactus Jack. That's who I liked.
Yeah, Cactus Jack is more extreme. Mankind was a bit just demented, but not extreme enough.
Yeah.
Then there's Dude Love.
Don't forget Dude Love.
Dude Love is fun. And maybe we could just do dual Dude Loves.
Dude Love. Bang, bang. Speaking of wrestling, the WWE fired a whole slew of wrestlers. All the Wyatt Six completely fired.
And then Nick Khan resigned.
Yeah, and the New Day, they didn't sign the contract. They wanted to cut their pay in half.
Look, I hate people leaving because of money. I think because they're connected to the UFC, that they're someone.
It's a business now.
Yeah,
before it was talent driven. Yeah, it's a business.
And I feel that they're treating this like it's football, or they're always going to be new stars, so we can always pay them less.
Right.
But when it's entertainment, and so wrestling is entertainment, and not just a sport.
Yeah, it's entertainment. It's definitely entertainment.
You're paying actors.
Yes, you're paying actors
to entertain. So you either fork up the money or you don't have a product, because you got multiple storylines that have yet to be finished. Especially with the whole, was it Kyrie, or who was the Japanese girl?
Oh, you mean Kyrie Sane? Yeah, they fired her too. And
you want
Asuka retired, and only one's left is Io Sky.
Yeah, you gotta finish up some storylines before you let people go. That's the same thing with comics, right? When the book isn't sung, but they just end it. They don't give it an ending.
But a lot of people don't know this. The top name guys are all 25 plus years in the business. I mean, people just know Ethan Page for the last couple of years in NXT. He's been wrestling now for 27 years before he even got there. He was in the Indies for that long. So a lot of these guys have been wrestling forever to get there. And now they want to cut their pay. I mean, I give you an example. Bryan Danielson, Daniel Bryan in the WWE, he is now almost 50 years old. He's been wrestling for 35 years.
Damn. And how old is Roman Reigns? Is he like
Roman Reigns is 41, and he's been wrestling for 25 years.
The Rock is turning 50 this year.
Yeah. So I mean, to be a wrestler, you're not like 1 year in the business and you're at that.
Yeah, you kind of have to go through your
You got to go through your indies for at least 10 years before you're even anything.
Yeah. Look at Dan Housen.
Dan Housen was in indies for 15 years.
Yeah. And now he's getting his
just due.
Yeah. I know how he did in the
indies. He did decent in the indies. He did terrible in AEW. They really screwed him over in the AEW. Okay. AEW didn't give him his just due. He was more of a mic kind of guy and a backstage guy.
Oh shit.
They call them jobbers. That's what they call them.
I know the job. I know the term. I know the term very well, and I still use it to this day for when I wanted to call somebody a loser. Hey, you're a jobber. You are paid to lose.
Yes, exactly.
So, the main one that comes to mind is the Brooklyn Brawler.
A jobber for a long time. Never
Jobber
became
for life.
anything but a jobber.
Yeah. Who else? At one point, Aldo Montoya was a
jobber
jobber.
too. Yeah.
Or those Japanese guys, Kai and Tai, and I forgot the skinny Japanese dude. But
How about this guy, Jimmy Wang Yang, jobber?
Yes, yeah, that dude's a jobber. I mean, if you make good money just losing matches, I think that's fine.
Yeah, jobbers in the big companies make a decent amount. Make $250,000 to $500,000 a year.
Yeah. And back then they didn't have health insurance covered.
They still don't have health insurance. Kevin Nash is leaving the WWE as creative because of he wants to unionize the WWE, but TKO is not letting it happen. So Kevin Nash, Diesel is leaving the WWE. He works backstage with Shawn Michaels.
Yeah,
he's leaving because of that.
Oh shit! Then you got the clique right there running things, but they're not in charge because it's TKO.
Yeah.
And do you feel that Vince?
God, I know a lot about wrestling. I hate my knowledge of wrestling.
You think Vince McMahon should have sold WWE to TKO?
He had to. He had too much dirty shit on him. He was going to lose it in lawsuits.
He couldn't just hand it to Shane or Stephanie.
Shane didn't want it. Stephanie wants it, but I don't think Stephanie could run it. That's why Triple H is there.
Yeah, which would have been fine. It still would have been under the McMahon name.
Yeah, I know, but it's yeah. Vince couldn't do it. They would have sued the shit out of Vince.
Oh man,
They still suing the shit out of Vince. I never liked Vince. I thought Vince ruined wrestling for me because when I grew up, there was regional wrestling, and we had AWA here in Northern California, which was a Vergania-owned wrestling company. And when Vince's dad died and Vince took over the thing, first thing he did was put all those little ones out of business. Now the little ones are coming back with the people like Tony Khan and oh god, what's the guy who was the lead singer of Smashing Pumpkins? I can't think of his name. He bought a Billy Corgan. Sorry, thank you. He bought the NWA. So there's some regional ones now. And there's MLW, which is the guy who played Brother Love. I can't think of his name off the top of my head.
Yeah, and then
he owns that.
OVW is still around, right?
Scott D'Amore.
Okay.
And there's TNA, and then the Insane Clown Posse owns a wrestling called Juggalo Wrestling League.
Oh.
There's a whole bunch of new independent wrestling leagues challenging now.
I'm all for it. That's the American dream, where you can make something up and make a living out of it.
Yeah.
Especially when it's competing with the big dogs like WWE and AEW. Oh, we're trying, right? Just trying to dethrone the kings of wrestling.
Yeah. And don't forget the Japanese stuff and the Mexican stuff. AAA, CMLL. Don't forget those ones too. They're really good now they're doing crossovers with AEW and WWE.
Yeah.
Dominic Mysterio was the triple L heavyweight champion for a second, and CMLL Claudio Castagnoli was the heavyweight champion for just a second too. So yeah. So,
is it Alberto Del Rio in the Mexican League at the moment?
I don't know. He did some bad stuff like pedophile shit. So I don't know. I don't know where's that right now. I never did like him. I thought he was a slouch.
Really?
Yeah. The Mexican wrestler that I love, who's been wrestling for 30 years, is Andre El Idolo. I think he's the best Mexican wrestler that's in the big name, the big league.
Is he La Parca?
No.
La Parca is like a mystery to me every time. I always think it's got to be a different guy under the mask.
No, it's the same guy, and the same guy with Oh God, what's his name?
Doink the Clown.
No.
Doink the Clown is at least 2 people.
Doink was 3.
Okay.
Doink was 3.
How about the Patriot? Was the Patriot 2 people?
No, the Patriot was 1 person. I think it was Paul Orndorff was the Patriot.
Okay. And then there's one more. I'm trying to think of their name.
Who's the guy that says Sierra Romero? I can't think of his name, but that's what I'm talking about.
Yeah, the no fear in death. I know what you're talking about. Okay.
Yeah, that's one guy.
One guy. Oh, okay. Now that I got it. What do you call it? I kind of absorb what Danhausen is, and what
they call Danhausen a clown in wrestling because he does a character. That's their names in wrestling.
Exactly.
There's heels, there's babyface, there's clowns, there's jobbers.
It just seems like he is the new generation of Doink the Clown, including the little people.
I say he's a new version of Eric Young. I don't know if you remember Eric Young. He's now in AAA. He's got a bald head. He was a clown wrestler. He was a comic wrestler for many years.
No, I don't remember Eric Young, but I do remember Eric Wright. Remember him?
I remember him. Yep.
It's disappointing that him and Norman Smiley never had a battle.
Norman Smiley, another jobber.
Exactly, him. How about Billy Kidman? Was Billy Kidman like a jobber in his later years?
He was a jobber until he met with Raven and got with that group of grunge wrestlers in the early 2000s.
Wow.
I like Billy Kidman.
Billy Kidman was, he was talented, but he just.
What about Alec Wright, the German guy?
Yeah, that's a Wonder Kid. Alec Wright.
Yeah. Just Wonder Kid.
Yeah. But that. Yeah. I think WCW during that era had more jobbers than WWE.
Well, they had all old wrestlers from the WWE.
Yeah.
Or at that time, WWF. It was called WWF.
It just seems like that you saw the Brooklyn Brawler every episode of Sunday Night Heat, and
Saturday Night Main Event. Raw. There was no SmackDown then.
Not yet. Not until the early 2004, maybe.
Yeah, I think a little later, 2000, maybe 6, 7.
Yeah, just when UPN was starting.
Yeah.
And for those of you who weren't born yet, UPN was another network that was started by Paramount. And with that, it was CW, which is still around, but definitely not the same CW that brought us Smallville, Arrow, The Flash, all those.
Buffy the Vampire Slayer.
Yeah, Buffy the Vampire Slayer, Angel, Supernatural, all those great shows was on the CW, and actually UPN. They kind of shared properties and shared studios, right?
Yeah.
And kind of full circle now that Paramount bought WB, which has all that stuff. And seeing how this properties are being melded into one roof, you can see how Comcast is working with Universal and I think Sony. Yeah. Which comes to what happened to me today. Because of all these mergers with the big companies, my Comcast bill went up another $60. So I'm now paying a car payment for cable. So
it's
$470.
That's terrible. Yeah, I agree. It's unbelievable. What a ripoff. Most countries in the world don't pay for internet. Yeah. You know how much a cell phone bill with unlimited data, unlimited phone calls in Thailand costs monthly?
$20?
No. 5.
Oh, damn. Well, $20 in the Philippines for 1,000 gigs?
Uh-huh.
Yeah, but it goes pretty quick.
Yeah, but
it's pay as you go.
In America, it's just a ripoff. Ripping
Well,
us off. Fine.
I understand the cost because it has to keep on upgrading the network, and that's why our stuff runs pretty well 90% of the time. But yeah, if anything, since the cost of everything is going up, I wasn't surprised that the cost of cable will also rise, and the streaming services will follow because
Yeah, the streaming service will follow. Yeah,
it's all the trickle down effect from what's going on.
well, because it's a monopoly. The FCC letting things go like the Ellisons buying Paramount, and I mean it's only one person owns everything. They can raise it. There's no competition.
Exactly, and also the price of everything going up everywhere else, it's going to affect their bottom dollar, so they have to increase their prices. So it's just one day everyone's going to be getting tired and being poor and not spend their money, or just.
Well, it happened in France. It's called Marie Antoinette and Louis the 16th. Let them eat cake.
Hopefully, people will catch on to that, right?
I mean, it's been done before. Yeah.
Yeah. Well, speaking of WB, let's take a look at
take a look.
The Supergirl trailer.
Supergirl. Now this arc is from a later, according to James Gunn, later when Supergirl had her. When he redid Supergirl for New 52, when Supergirl was a little rebellious.
So you're talking stuff roughly pre or
2013, 2015.
I mean, like the where Supergirl's headspace is at. She's like coming out of her teens and early 20s, right?
Yeah,
it's like Ally McBeal for superheroes.
Yes, exactly.
Hopefully this is the right trailer. All right, how's it look? Okay, all right, let's take a look.
Okay, roll them.
Dragons brought destruction to every corner of the universe. The galaxy must be defended.
I heard you were looking for me.
We haven't been formally introduced.
Supergirl. Only in theaters June 26th.
Hey, I was just touching base to see when you think you might be coming back. You know, I'm just worried that you're not going to find your stride here if you keep going off-world all the time, Kara. I'm worried you're not going to find your people.
Yeah, well, that's the thing, Clark. I have no people. I'll miss wherever you are, buddy. Crypto and I at least had each other. Honestly, I thought we were lucky. But luck, almost by definition, runs out. What can I do?
The Brickens carry the antidote on that person. He has 3 days.
You cannot give up on me.
Wait a second. This seems like a recycled movie.
Really? What's it recycled from?
Guardians of the Galaxy Part 3.
Well, it's James Gunn. Of course, it's going to be the same kind of theme.
I thought you were just directing Superman, not Supergirl, but okay.
No, he's in charge of all these stuff for the DCU. James Gunn.
Yeah, and then the guy with the axe, he looks like Taserface.
Well, there is. I think the villain is called something the Yellow or something like that. I forgot what the Superman villain's name is off the top of my head, but it's something like that.
Okay, all right, we'll continue. I had to pause anyway because we might get dinged for playing it all the way through. Yeah, those stupid YouTube rules.
It's the crime of the Yellow Hills.
Yeah, there we go. There's his
my
name.
innocent family.
Just do what I say.
And don't die. This does not look like this is gonna end.
It doesn't even feels like Guardians of the Galaxy.
Well, it's James Gunn.
I know the setting itself. It's what was that celestial head they were living in, right?
Ego.
Yeah, and it feels like a like that little town inside that head where it's kind of this dark kind of setting
and dystopian
feel. Yeah. I'm sorry.
It's okay.
Well, for you guys.
Stop. You're hurting my head.
Revenge. It won't take your pain away.
Your eyes are beautiful when you cry. A lot of pain. A lot of suffering.
There's no home without you, buddy.
Aren't you the ditz from that dive bar?
Funny. That's what I've been calling you.
Touche.
I'll get rid of that. Never mind. I'm excited. That's pretty good.
Me too. I like the main man, Lobo.
I'm gonna make so many comparisons to Guardians because of James Gunn, but definitely, yeah, it still looks pretty good.
Yeah, it looks good. And James Gunn is known for putting the music to his new movie.
The soundtrack together, and then he likes to reuse the people that he works with from previous.
Absolutely, his brother for number one.
Yeah.
Who just turned 57 yesterday, I think, or the day before. Yeah, a little bit of comic book news. We gotta throw a little bit of comic books in this stuff, right? You know
All right. Yeah. Well, before we go into the this Amazing Spider-Man topic,
1000.
Yeah, So I know you're excited for it, and I am.
Yeah, I'm excited for it.
Yeah. What would you score that?
I'm giving it a 9.
9. Okay.
Yeah, because I believe it or not, I'm more of a DC guy than a Marvel guy. As of late, since the last 5 years, I think the DC writers are better than the Marvel writers at this time.
Is it because the House of Mouse has some kind of influence on what should they be writing at Marvel?
I think the House of Mouse has a lot to do with what's coming out.
Yeah, it seems like they did lay off a bunch of their creative on the movie side, and now taking some of that creative on the movie side to take over the creative for the comic side. So
yeah, just speaking of the difference, Absolute Green Arrow #1. I recommend everyone to go out and buy it. It is absolutely fabulous. It's probably the best written comic book I've read in the last 10 years.
The whole Absolute series has been pretty fire here.
It is fire. Martian Manhunter, Superman, of course, Batman and Wonder Woman, Aquaman, The Flash. They're all great, but Green Arrow is just incredible. It is absolutely incredible.
So they're definitely moving on to a more mature audience with that Absolute series. Just like how they were going with the DC Black books, right?
Yeah, exactly. Or the Marvel Universe books. The Marvel Universe series is a little adult too, but it's not as edgy as DC's getting now. DC's getting really edgy.
Well, you try to outdo the other, right? So
yeah, it's competition. It's competition.
Yeah,
dog eat dog.
Well, hopefully they're all good stories, no matter what. It's not like you don't want one, or or the other to stop operating, right? You just want to just outdo each other and just keep on.
Yeah, yeah. And there's
Keep fans happy with the stories
and
that you like.
independents are great too.
Yeah.
Yeah, there it is.
All right. Well, let's hopefully the comic books will keep on printing and not go digital, and then hopefully the stories are still written
Yeah.
well as we age here in this century. All right.
Yeah,
So
yeah.
by the time we hit the grave, that at least we've experienced enough of Marvel, DC, and even Image in all capacities, where it comes down to shows, movies, books, and other media.
Yeah, I agree 100%.
Let's take a look at. So this is Spider-Man, Amazing Spider-Man 1000. So it took a while to get here, right? So I think when I stopped collecting ASM books, it was around the 850 legacy number. And so
A while back.
yeah, I would say that's like just a little bit after the pandemic.
Sounds good to me. Yeah, that sounds right.
I'm still working on collecting the full run from 1 to 1000. The earlier books are going to be harder to get.
Yeah,
I don't know that kind of
yeah, you're gonna have to come out with some cash.
Yeah, but
especially if you want a decent copy. A reader is still gonna cost you a lot of money.
Yeah. So my best bet is going for 300 and 1000. At least then there's a chance there I can get some books.
Yeah.
But looking at this, at Amazing Spider-Man 1000, which is a pretty big milestone for our friendly neighborhood Spider-Man. Looks like Joe Kelly, Pepe Larraz, John Romita Jr. Writing this, and like we've seen a lot of new things happening to Peter, getting married, getting divorced, having a business,
child,
having a child, and teaming up with the Fantastic Four, teaming up with the new Fantastic Four with Wolverine, She-Hulk,
Ghost Rider,
yeah, and other things. I mean, teamed up with New Warriors, and part of the Avengers. Well, they're just when it comes down to this, I don't know what's going on with the storyline, and seeing the A cover doesn't really give me any clue either, because this guy looks like Black Knight.
I don't know. It might. Well, Prowler's dead. In the 616. See, with the multi-universe, there's so many universes. So we're talking about 616. The major universe in Marvel Comics.
Let's see. Let's read on here. What's going on? Written by Joe Kelly and Noah. So Legacy number 1000. It's ASM 36. I'm getting tired of these renumbers. I don't know why.
Yeah,
I don't know why they need to go through that. Why not stay with the Legacy numbers? Brian Michael Bendis, and then art by Pepe Larraz, JRJ, Gleason, Momoko, Martin, Imonen, and more. So I've been trying to find all the covers that's gonna be released. And I figure there's gonna be 30 to 50 covers of ASM.
At least.
Okay.
And then the reprint, they're definitely gonna be reprint.
Oh yeah, second and third prints. And let's see. Here we go. Spider-Man faces his greatest fear and his most frightening new villain in decades. Who is this Ravage? And how will history shattering power force Peter? The question is very legacy. I don't think that's the first appearance then. If he's already been. All right. Make a mental note. We gotta check who his first appearance is gonna be in this book or another one.
Okay.
All right. And then yeah, looks like it's coming out September. Where did I see that date?
I thought it was earlier. I heard earlier, but I guess it's Marvel's website or a legitimate website, so I have to go with what it's.
They're 9/16 on sale. That's it.
9/16.
Yeah. And if I want to know what's gonna happen in this book, I gotta go and get the back issues that lead up to this event.
Yeah,
Reading
I
is
agree.
fundamental, kid. So you better go read.
Yeah. Go read a comic book. Don't just look at the pictures and go over read it.
I know, but that's just money I gotta spend. Go read. Shit already costs a lot already. Gas.
It does. It does.
Like, go buy a comic book or go get gas. 1 gallon of gas.
1 gallon of gas.
Son of a bitch. How much does this cost for this one book itself?
Probably the variant cover is between 15 and 20, and this one's probably between 4 and 5.
Single issue books went from $3.99 to $4.99 to $5.99, and then
Yeah.
this is the big one. This is gonna be a
Yeah. It's gonna be
40,
huge.
50 pager, right? So it's gonna go up to $7.99 or more.
Yeah, but I'm saying the variant covers will be between $15 and $25.
Son of a bitch, man! If you're gonna collect them, all you're gonna be spending thousands of dollars.
Absolutely, no question. Thousands.
Well, this is the hobby that we're in. So
We're in other hobbies too that are quite expensive too. So
I
yeah.
know. The ones are dying off. Like this one, Funko Pops, and then Marvel Legends, and Gundams, and Dragon Ball Z, Transformers, G.I. Joe. There's just a lot of stuff to collect, but then the price of those stuff is starting to go up because of the material is going up,
And don't forget the tariffs.
and tariffs, and then shipping from said countries is going to cost more because of taxing through the Strait of Hormuz. Thanks to that orange shit given right there.
You said it. Amen to that, brother.
Yeah. So yeah,
Testify.
guys, thank you for showing up here and sitting in our tirade, our talks, and not segueing. What was the other word of not staying on topic?
I don't know. I like to use
Digression?
cornucopia. Yeah.
Digression. Yeah. Thank you for sitting in on that, and we enjoy doing this show and you watching and on live or on replays, because our whole spiel here is to educate and entertain, and it's a good way for us to vent.
Catharsis.
Yeah, I guess this whole catharsism thing is like, yeah. This was a whole project of many people that started out during the pandemic because there was no conventions at that time, and it's still growing, and hopefully we'll also get those guys back. But in the meantime, yeah, just sit back, relax, and enjoy the sweet, soothed sounds of Mr. Magic Mike
And Villainous Red.
Villainous Red here on the Villainous on the Sealess Villains network with our show, So Villainous and Evil, and we'll see you again next week.
Hopefully earlier.
Oh wait, no, we can't. I can't do next week. I forgot.
What's going on next week?
I'm going to
you're
Colorado.
you're going to Denver for the concert.
Yeah, my nephew's playing. So yeah. So we'll see you guys in 2 weeks. We'll see.
We'll see you guys
Unless
in 2
Mike decides to run the show himself.
I might.
Yeah,
I
I'll
might.
talk you through it. I'll talk you through it, if anything, because it's all about the team, right? It's all about the show.
Yeah, it's all over the show. I might do it.
Yeah, bring on Lawrence. Bring on Dawn. Have a party while I'm away, and I could watch. I could watch.
I might do it. I might do that. I might do it. I might have the courage to run the show for an hour all alone. Yeah.
I want to see this whole bachelor party thing, right? And where there's drugs and the mule, and then then strippers. You'll be the Tom Hanks.
I'll be the Tom Hanks.
Yeah, and I'll be Nick the Dick.
Have
a good
pulling
night.
on it.
Where can they find you?
They can find me on all the socials. Real Evil Fed Cosplay.
All right, you can find me here with this guy almost every Saturday until I die. So, yes.
Which is not going to come anytime soon. So.
No guarantees, but yeah, I'll be here. Have a good night, everybody.
Love, peace, and cosplay.
Thanks again for listening to another episode of the Sealess Villains podcast, your cultivators of the comic culture.